Hi, I'm Barry from SoundPure. This video is for anyone who wants to safely pack a drum set for shipping or for storage. We realized long ago that our customers were kind of intimidated about the shipping of their sets to us for trade or consignment. So we devised a simple solution to make this task both safe and easy. So whether you're a DIYer with access to lots of boxes or packing materials, or somebody who just wants a ready-made drum shipping kit, this video will cover getting the package together the right way. If you follow the instructions, you can feel confident that your set will be safely packed. We prefer shipping bass drums with the hoops removed. It requires a little bit more work up front, but in the end, it really helps minimize the damage. These boxes can get heavy and are prone to being dropped by shipping companies, which ultimately results in bass drum hoops being cracked. These extra few minutes can save you time and money down the line. I'd also like to mention that my team and I are here for you if you need help. We've packed literally thousands of drums over the years, so feel free to give us a call with any questions. To complete the steps in this video, you're going to need a few supplies. Number one, paper for padding. We recommend the heavy brown craft paper found at UPS or FedEx stores. You can also find this at Walmart or office supply stores, and we include some in our kits as well. Newspaper can also be used, but you'll need quite a bit of it to complete this task. Extra newspaper is always good to have on hand. Number two, cardboard scrap. You'll be cutting pieces of this to wrap around the outside of the shells as well as to line the inside of the shells. We also use it to kind of create a double or triple wall protection on the bass drum box. Number three, packing tape. You're going to want to use packing tape or strapping tape like the kind that we supply in our kits. Do not use Scotch tape, masking tape, or duct tape, as they're not adhesive enough and they will separate from the box. No bueno. Number four, a utility knife. Our accessory kits include one, but these are relatively easy to find at office supply and home improvement stores. Just make sure that you get one that can cut through thick cardboard. Number five, a drum key or drill bit key. Again, this comes included in one of our accessory kits, but you probably have one laying around. And the final item, number six, a bass drum head box. If you have one handy, great. If not, don't worry, we'll use scrap cardboard instead. Now don't worry if you don't have the time or resources to get the right materials. We've got you covered. The availability of these items varies from area to area. If you don't already have the supplies, we can save you the time and the headache, and probably even save you some money in the process with one of our kits. If you're having trouble deciding which package is best for you, call us, email us, we'll be happy to get you the right solution. Also, if you're interested in trading your set or selling your set to us, give us a call. We're always on the lookout for quality used gear and be happy to assist you with the right package and the shipping labels. One of the keys to packing a drum set is efficiently managing your box space through nesting. By packing or nesting smaller drums inside of larger drums, we can reduce the total amount of packages, which drastically reduces your total shipping costs. It's also safer when this guide is followed carefully, because there are fewer voids, meaning less movement inside the box. So let's get started. Step one, strip the hardware. Remove the floor tom legs and tom holders and place these items to the side. These items will be packed towards the end of the process. Step two, pack the bass drum with hoops removed. Remove both bass drum hoops and bass drum heads. Move the bass drum heads and the bass drum claws with the tension rods to the side. Place the bass drum heads in a spare bass drum box if you have one. This will be used in step 9 to save you a bit of time. Wrap your bass drum hoops with bubble wrap and slide them onto the bass drum shell. You'll be leaving your bass drum hollow inside because we'll be filling it with toms in later steps. Step 3, wrap the bass drum, the floor tom, and rack toms. Wrap your bass drum and floor tom with bubble wrap. 2 times around the diameter of the drum should be enough. After you finish with the bubble wrap, you'll use scrap cardboard to cover the outside of the floor tom. Make sure to tape it well so that the cardboard does not separate from the drum and expose the hardware. This could potentially damage the inside of your drum shells. You'll repeat this step as many times as necessary for all the drums in your set. Step 4, pack the bass drum into its box. The bass drum box is probably going to be one of the hardest items for you guys to find. Boxes of these dimensions are not always available at home improvement stores or packing stores. So don't worry if you can't find one, we have them available on our website. Assemble the bass drum box. Next, you'll place a layer of packing paper or bubble wrap as a padding layer at the bottom of the box. Then lay a thin layer of scrap cardboard over the top of the padding layer. This will keep the box sturdy as well as buffer the contents. Next, we'll reinforce each interior wall of the box with a couple of pieces of scrap cardboard to stabilize the box, protect the bass drum, and minimize potential puncture spots. After that, place the bass drum shell inside of the box and line the inside of the shell with a layer of cardboard. Step 5, nest the floor tom and rack tom inside the bass drum. Insert the wrapped floor tom inside the bass drum and use packing paper around the floor tom, making sure that there's no space for the drum to move around. Next, you're going to remove one head from your floor tom and insert the rack tom that you wrapped in step 3. For larger sets, rack toms can be nested inside of floor toms. And in most instances, a 12-inch rack tom can be nested inside of a 16-inch floor tom, and a 10-inch tom can be nested inside of a 14-inch floor tom. So you use the same process in step 3 to pack and secure all of your drums. One thing to consider as you're packing is weight. The heavier the box, the more difficult it is to transport. While it'd be nice to fit everything in one box, if you cannot move the package easily, that probably means the same thing for your shipping company. So if you have any doubts about this, don't hesitate to give us a call. Step 6, protect and pack the smaller hardware. Wrap the tension rods in bubble wrap. They'll be secured either in newspaper, packing paper, or a Ziploc bag. These will need to be padded so that they don't move around during shipping and scratch or damage the shells. Next, we'll place them on top of the rack tom. Step 7, fill all the voids and add the floor tom legs. So next, we're going to fill all the space inside of the floor tom with packing paper or newspaper. If you use newspaper, be prepared to use a lot and pack it tight. Reinstall your floor tom head and tighten it finger tight. This will keep the rack tom and claws contained for shipping. Fill all of the available space in the box with packing paper or newspaper in between so nothing can move around. You do not want anything moving around in transit. Depending on your overall height or diameter of your drums, you'll be able to use the extra space to place your floor tom legs from step 1 in the box, making sure to pad them so that they don't damage the drums. If you're in doubt, pack the hardware in a separate box, as it's better to be safe than sorry. Step 8, we'll add the bass drum heads. So lay the bass drum heads over the bass drum shell. If you have the extra bass drum head box, I'll place both heads inside of that box. Otherwise, you'll use another layer of scrap cardboard to protect the heads. Step 9, cut down excessive height, leaving 1 to 2 inches on top for padding. If there's any excess height left in the box after packing, you can use the bass drum head box as a straight edge to score the edges of the box and reduce the overall height. Lightly score the box, making sure to not cut all the way through the box wall. Once you've scored all 4 sides, insert the blade into the corner of the box with the blade facing upwards and cut all 4 corners so that you can fold the box walls over the drums. This will ensure that your package is appropriately and tightly sized for everything in the box, eliminating unnecessary space at the top. Step 10, close the box and tape it up. Sharp edges moving in your box is not a good thing, so you want to pad the edges, pack it tightly, and minimize any movement inside the box. Before you close the box, give the box a good shake and make sure that nothing is moving around so that you know it's safe for shipping. After everything has been secured and is snug, you can move on to sealing the box. When sealing the box, make sure that you hit all sides and be liberal with the tape. The last thing that you want is for this box to open up in transit. Once that's done, you can apply your label and ship it out. Step 11, shipping options. Here at SoundPure, we use UPS as our shipping provider. For you DIYers, they have several locations that can receive and help get your packages to the end destination. They also provide tracking information as well as they offer optional insurance for your packages. If your package is part of a SoundPure trade-in or trade-up or consignment, we will provide the labels and arrange to have the box picked up at no initial cost to you. FedEx is also another viable option for you guys with several locations, and they offer similar options to UPS. The US Postal Service can handle smaller packages like rack toms, snares, and cymbals, but they have put some size restrictions on what they will pick up and deliver, which usually excludes many of the common bass drum sizes. So there you have it. We've demystified the packing process for a drum set. We hope that you found this video helpful. If you've purchased a SoundPure packing kit, we'll include a step-by-step guide that covers all of this information as well. And by following the simple steps, you'll be able to ship your drum safely. And remember, if you're interested in upgrading your set or just trying to sell one on your own, give us a call. We're always interested in helping you sell, trade, or consign quality used gear. And we make it very easy with our packing kits as well as our shipping solutions. If you have any questions whatsoever, please give us a call or shoot us an email. We're here to help.